Friday. Mike here on a busy Friday at Imperial. Today we're going to do a free giveaway for shipping. Super exciting. So stay tuned to the end. We are going to give one voucher for free shipping no matter where you're at. So if you place an order, we still ask you meet our $50 order minimum, which is very easy to meet, and we'll ship your order free of charge. So stay tuned. And as always, we're gonna do the number pick. So wait in about 20 minutes. We're gonna do that giveaway, and we'll make sure everybody gets a chance to participate. So thank you, Hawk65. I really appreciate that feedback. So Jeff, how's it going? Dr. Q, Mark, Scott, happy Friday to everybody. If you're just joining, we're going to do, as you saw in the title, a free shipping voucher. So whoever wins today is going to get that. But let's go ahead and look at some fish. Let's go look at the show tank first. And as we go over there, leave in the comments if there's any particular fish you want to see today. We'll go look at them like always. But the South American and the planted tanks are looking really good for our show tanks. So let's check it out. Let me turn you guys around. All right, there we go. So here is our planted tank. JT is not from the US. JT, keeping fish, where are you from? So that's really interesting. The only other places we ship to is Canada, and that's becoming increasingly more and more difficult for us due to some shipping issues. Our next day air packages to Canada have typically been taking 2 days, which has kind of been a little bit of a bummer, but we've been packaging our fish accordingly, and things have been arriving alive for the most part. So from the Netherlands, that's pretty cool. JT, what time is it in the Netherlands for you right now? Red Squid from North Carolina, good to see you. Miguel, Dr. Q, all saying hi to Carly. So yeah, here's our 600-gallon planted tank. Most of the fish in here, I believe actually all the fish in here are South Americans. Not all the plants are. We have some African plants in here as well, with the Java ferns, the Anubias. We have some Aponegitans in here as well. We have the cryptocorns, or the cryptocarines. This is the spiralis. We have some sword plants in there. So you can see hidden back there in the center, and some larger sword plants here. Mark, do we have clown plecos or clown labs? We do have a couple clown plecos left. I believe it's less than 5. And clown labs, not that I know of. Do they have another name they go by? It's 5 p.m. Okay, yeah, we just got daylight savings as well. So over Sunday night, our time change. So here is our Central and South American tank. It's mostly all South Americans. But I just wanted to show this male Svenai lately. He's just been glowing. Looks can be deceiving. This is a very large Svenai. He's probably 10 inches, maybe 11. He's looking really good. We got the whiptails and the Goldie Pleco. We got a large female. Oh, that's a male Hecali there. And then also the newest addition was some of these large arowana. So these guys are probably 12, 14 inches in length. And they recently just got added. So we ordered them and they came in much larger than we expected and larger than we're comfortable shipping. So we decided to keep them and put them in our show tank. And they've been doing really good. Nobody bothers them and they just stay up top and do their own thing. And then of course in the back here, they're probably going to move on me are the Zebrina pikes. Really the showstoppers of the tank. And you can see they're well fed. The big bellies, full of color. But they're being shy today, which is not like them. Typically, they are always right up front. Here we go. So yeah, just wanted to show the show tanks. We haven't showed any of them in a while. Over here, we got the Tanganyika tank. Not too much going on with it. There's not a lot of activity. We did start to see some potential spawning behavior in the frontosa, and there's a male hiding in the farthest corner over here and a male in the farthest corner over here, and they have been lip locking pretty intensely. And the male over here, actually, it looks a little rough. He's not like gonna get sick and die or anything, but we're considering probably taking one of these males out because they are getting so aggressive with each other. There is one small female in this tank. She's back there, and they're definitely fighting over dominance because they're getting ready to spawn. So there are 3 show tanks right now. Pretty sure soon we want to try and redo this. We want to get some more rock work in this tank, and maybe get some different or more of each species in there. We'll see how that goes. As you can see over here, guys, we got some big blue tubs just sitting in the middle of the warehouse. So we are actually redoing our RO system. This was our old system. We had 3 tubs, and it equated to about 600 gallons of RO. We're taking these out and adding a 1,000 gallon tub. That's essentially just going to make our water volume almost double. So it's going to be nice. We're going to be able to do more water changes as needed. So that's really exciting. Hello, Kenneth. Appreciate the kind words. I hope you're doing well as well. So guys, I'm just scrolling through some of your questions. I want to see if there's any requests you guys want to see. Yeah, so as far as Madagascar fish, I know we have the Madagascar rainbows. We have the green spot and the regular bleaker eye, which I'm unsure if the regular bleaker eye are in stock. So Shob, I've never tried anything from Diorama Aquascape. I'm actually not familiar with the company, so I don't have any input on that. Yeah, so Mario said, I see you took my suggestion. Yeah, so that's something we've been wanting to do. A lot of people don't seem to be taking on the fish. Like, the fish is exciting, it grabs attention, but the fish that we've chosen, nobody's decided that's the fish that they personally want. And we want to give you guys something that you guys want. So I know some people like the fish and they weren't winning it, but the people winning just happen to be people who didn't want those fish. So shipping's great. Everyone can benefit from the shipping. So we appreciate your input, and so if you guys ever have any more input, just put it in the comments and we'll take everything into consideration. So you guys want to look at some freshwater fish for planted tanks? Oh, we can absolutely do that. So we will start with the classic. We'll look at some tetras. Now these are on, we'll start with the hard water tetras. They're not necessarily, these fish are going to be Florida bred tetras. So they do just fine in hard water. A lot of them can acclimate just fine to softer water if you have it. But typically the hardiness of these fish are going to be much harder than some of the more specialized wild caught type tetras. So here we got some lemon tetras. These guys do great in a planted tank. Down here we have some Harlequin rasboras. This is a fish definitely worth the wait. You got to wait for them to color up. But these are the Odessa barbs. They are a phenomenal fish, fully colored. They take some time to get there, but they are 100% worth the wait. If you like a red and black kind of checkerboard looking fish, that's how the males end up looking. And I highly recommend if you're looking for something just bright and like, wow, what is that fish? These guys are definitely it, in my opinion. We got some gold barbs. Here's a nice one here. Now, right now these guys are kind of small. It might not look like too much, but these are the gold neon tetras. So there's no real gold to them. I'm unsure of why they get that common name. They're like a silver. Their body can be yellowish, and they get that really nice blue line. But these are known on our website as the gold neon tetras. Super cool. They stand out in a tank, especially if it's a really dark tank. Another fish that's similar kind of colors is you got your albino glow light tetras. The black skirt tetras are pretty big here.
Yeah, but the only he's just running a little drop though. He's not having hose.
Jose, I'm not sure on when we're gonna get some more gistles in, but definitely a really nice fish. We do have some starry nights in. I'm sorry, not starry nights. We have some star sapphires in, but they are 3 to 4 inch males up on the website. Similar, but definitely not the same fish. So another fish that's good for a planted tank, and something that I'm super excited about. I think I showed them last week. These are a great fish. These are the golden dwarf cichlid or the Nana Acara anomala. These guys are great little fish. The males get really nice deep dark blue. Females get a nice kind of yellow bumblebee type color and pattern. So this is just in our sales tank. They're a little crowded, not too many showing color, but let's look up. We set some breeders aside and you can see how they're looking. So here is a female and a male right in the center there. And for whatever reason, there you go. The male's looking really good. There's females are the bumblebee, the yellow and black colors. The males are this blue. So if you're looking for something a little, a smaller cichlid that would look good in your planted tank, these guys are really good. And then here's some more. This is out of our selling tank right now. Doug, we can go look at the star sapphires. I briefly showed them. Right now they're not really chipped up, but they're definite males and they're very blue. So we'll swing around and look at those really quick. So these guys are about 3.5 inches. And they are all males. They're not chipping up yet. They are very close to starting to chip up. Usually about 4 to 5 inches you'll start to see some chips in them. Now every strain is different. Our strain typically take a little bit longer on the size. So normally 4 to 5 inches, that's when you're gonna start to see that. All right, now we can go look. I did see the request for the Leptosoma. We'll go look at those, and then we're going to swing back around to the other side and look at one other request, and that was for the albino redhead Tapajos. So these guys just got a water change, or no, they're about to get a water change. So we still got a clear tank here. So none of them are colored up yet, but you do got some larger ones. So they're about 2 inches on the larger side, and then you got some 1 inches on the smaller size in this tank. And they look really healthy right now. So that's that. And let's swing around to the redhead Tapajos. I gotta walk the long way around. We got the project going on, guys, I was telling you about earlier, with the RO system being upgraded to a larger tub. So they're right in the middle of our warehouse, so we have to walk around. All right, so here we go. So the albino redheads. So right now we have some larger ones in, and we do have some smaller ones too. Oh no, those are the thread fins. Here are some larger albino redhead Tapajos. So here's a male right here, and you can see his tube was actually very obvious. You could see his tube sticking out. So he's already ready to spawn. Here's another male here. He's got really good color. And I think this tank, this one could be a female actually, guys. I think that is a female, and the rest of the tank is a bunch of boys. So got a male here. You have a male in the front corner, and there is a male for sure in the back. And there was one other tank, but I believe we sold out of those. All right, let's see what other requests we have. Just for everybody's reference, I'm going to scroll for a second. But here we are looking at some Geophagus surinensis. So I see a lot of you guys saying that you really like our star sapphires, and that Allison said hers started chipping at 5 inches. So yeah, typically our strain doesn't chip up as much at a small size like some of the other ones will that you might see online. But ours end up being like phenomenal. Like they end up just being completely chipped up. They are definitely one of those fish that are worth the wait. Just like I was saying the Odessa barbs earlier. So Jamie had a question about bringing fish into us. Jamie, if you are local, you can always send us an email. And you can ask in our email if that's something we would want. Typically, Solosii, if it's something we breed or we buy locally already, sometimes we may be able to take them for you. We might not be able to pay for them. But that is something, go ahead and email us and we could talk about that in the email thread. Here we go, the zebra pikes that we saw in the show tank. Every week, these guys just keep getting more and more color. So, Dr. Q, no new rams this week. Potentially mid next week, we should have some more in. Sorry about my camera skills here, guys. So, what we do have in stock right now on the rams is mostly, you guys can see all of our boxes shipping out today. So not this, just right here over. These are all of our orders going out Friday for Saturday delivery. And then let's look at the rams we do have available, which are these electric blue rams. So they're looking really good. A lot of good color on them. They got some good size to them. They're nice and chunky and healthy. All right, so there's the rams. We can look at some Katuba. I believe we have just a few in right now that are in a tank where we're trying to get a photo of them. So we might be able to see some with some color on them, because they'll have that black background, which really helps with the Cyprichromis bring out their color. Kelly got her new green raspberries. Oh, that's awesome, Kelly. Glad to hear it. Really big fan of the Kubutai raspberries. They got a lot of nice color in them. If you put them in a tank with a dark background, you're really gonna see some cool, like just floating green fish. So let me turn off the light behind you guys. So these are the Cyprichromis leptosoma Katuba. There is some color starting to come out. Now these fish are on the smaller side. They're like 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So these are just getting their photos taken right now. We'll turn the lights on behind us. Here's one we haven't shown in a while. I'm a big fan of the Neolamprologus lulupi. Albino bushy-nosed plecos. Perfect timing, Chris. So right behind me, we do have the albino bushy-nose. So they're pretty much at like 2 inches in this tank here. Let's see if I can get some in focus for you. So there you go. Fish Fam, thank you for the reminder. So guys, every week Fish Fam's on top of us. If you like this video, if you want to see more from us, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let us know how we're doing. Here we go, we got some Gelitochromis Mark Smith eye. Here's another nice Tanganyikan. Oh, guys, gonna show you guys something before it hits the website. So be prepared that this, let me turn this thing. These fish aren't gonna be available just yet, but they are in our What You See, What You Get collection section. So be patient, it might take a second, but really want to show these guys off. We got one hiding in this tube here. Just see his tail. So here we got a couple nice fish here. I want to see if I can get this guy. This guy is going to be just up on the website. He's not a What You See, What You Get. That is a saffron peacock. These should be up on the website already. These are the Williams Eye Blue Lips breeding group. Holly, we have sold goldfish in the past, but I don't believe that's something we're going to have anytime soon. This tank is empty. Um, so a lot of these I've already sold, but there are some upcoming ones. I'd really like to get this fish to come out, but he's hiding. What's up, Nishad? How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Unfortunately, I can't reach this tube. I really want to show this fish, but I need Tyrannochromis nigraventer. No, on sparkling cichlids. We do not have any Tyrannochromis right now. So guys, now that the gang is all here, we're 25 minutes in. Let's go ahead and do our giveaway. So let's go set up on a nice fish tank. Let's look at some fish while you guys all get your guesses in. So just like every week we've been doing, we are going to do a number. I'm gonna write the number down right now as we speak, and you guys are gonna guess. Now, one guess per person. First person, well, not the first, the person who guesses first that gets closest to the number without going over is going to be our winner. So just give me 1 second. I'm writing a number down, and then we're gonna go look at some fish. Come here, Wyatt. So we're gonna have one of our employees here. He's gonna write a number. Wyatt, write any number you want, 1 through 150. That's gonna be our winning number for today. Write it big, just so I can see it on the screen. Okay, so we got a number, guys. All right, so starting now, guys, go ahead and start guessing. We're gonna go look at some fish while you guess. So any number 1 through 150. We are giving away a free shipping code to wherever you're at, as long as you're within our shipping range. So this is only available to people in the US and Canada and Puerto Rico. Here we'll look at some of these smoky blue Pinoy angels, which I really love. They have fantastic color. So what do you guys think about this week's giveaway? Once you get through the comments, let me know. Once you guys all stop guessing, let me know what you think about the free shipping. This potentially, depending where you are, I mean, and depending how much you order, this could be a really big deal. It can be anywhere up to like a $79 store credit for you, which is pretty big. But basically, we're just going to give you a code at your checkout. It's just going to take shipping off for you. But you do still have to meet that $50 order minimum, so just keep that in mind. So it looks like you guys all really like it. So hopefully we can do this again. We will see. But as of right now, I'd like to potentially do it again. Joseph says he's from Lakeland, so it really wouldn't be helpful. But Joseph, if you were the winner, we would work something out with you. So it sounds like you guys all really like it. I'm gonna give it about 15 more seconds, so get your guesses in. And that puts us at 29 minutes on the dot with the guesses, and we'll look for the winner. Now, Carly doesn't know the winner yet either, since we just picked a number. I am going to put the number up on the screen, and if she could, Carly, let me know who gets the closest without going over. And if there was any double guesses, it goes to the person who guessed it first. So the number Wyatt picked for us today, let me get it set up for you guys. It's in pencil. It's 125. So 125. So Carly, if you could, anybody who was closest without going over. I know you guys in the comments are usually right on it too, and they're definitely helpful. So if you guys can just all check for me, and we will we'll see. As we wait, let's look at some of these Oscars. These red Oscars are looking really good. If you guys are into Oscars, now is definitely the time to place an order. We got the red Oscars. We have the, sorry, we are stuck in a cage here. We have the albino Oscars. We have the albino red tiger Oscars. Down here we have the red tiger Oscars. And last but not least, these are definitely my favorite Oscars that are in stock right now. The red chili Oscars. Now these are the albino red chili Oscars, and the color on them is phenomenal. So I see all the comments coming in. They're all saying the same thing. So it sounds like I haven't seen a confirmation from Carly yet. I'm waiting for that confirmation. Yes, so it is Shob. So Shob, congratulations. Shob, you're here every week. Super glad to see it's one of the regulars. So congratulations, Shob. Email us at fish@Imperial Tropicals with your YouTube username and your actual name. If you've had an account with us, try to email us from that email so we can find all the information just a little bit easier. If you haven't, no big deal, but just make sure you confirm like who you are, and we're not going to reach out to you or offer you anything. So if somebody's trying to scam, if somebody reaches out to you, just know that's not us. So just be careful with that. So let's look at a few more fish, guys, before we end today. You're welcome, Shob. Congratulations. Shob, do you have any fish you want to see, man? You won with your lucky guess. Is there any fish you're interested in seeing right now? Maybe you might look into be ordering. Let me know. We'll look. So in the meantime, I'm going to just show some Kohaku swords. I'm really a big fan of these guys. As far as live bears go, these are one of my favorites. I love the contrast of the orange and the white. Hello, Allison. Happy Friday. You just missed the giveaway. Okay, so we already saw the rams. We can go look at them again if you'd like. Next week, obviously, Show, you won. We're going to give you a code. It's not going to expire. So, neon tetras, we always have. Rams, we're going to be reloading on some. So we looked at one tank of blue rams. Here's another tank. This one has less in it. So there's the electric blue rams. Here's another tank. And then we'll end it with the classic neon tetra. We haven't looked at neon tetras in a really long time. At least that from what I can remember. So let's see here. We have the forever famous and popular neon tetras. And right now they're like at a medium size. They're about half grown. They're not full size yet, and they're looking really good. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Congratulations, Show. I'm glad that one of our regular joiners have won. It doesn't always seem to work that way, but so it's good to see that a regular wins. Weather's getting really nice, guys. Shipping's getting better. We're catching up. So if you have been waiting on any orders, just know that the windows are opening. Shipping's getting better, easier the more it warms up. Right now is kind of a sweet spot time to order where it's not too cold, not too hot. So keep that into consideration. Summer can be hard, winter can be hard. Springtime is usually pretty good, but you never know. So just keep that in mind when you're ordering. We do check all the time. We hold orders all the time based on weather. So, but for best success, also remember you can have your order shipped to a local UPS hub or a access point. So on the website, there is directions on how to find a local access point, or you can just go to ups.com and type in access point, and it's going to show you any local access points. That's basically going to be a business in your area that UPS can drop the package off to, and your fish aren't sitting on a truck all day, whether it's hot, cold, doesn't matter. They're not bouncing around as much. So keep that in consideration too. That is always an option. So yeah. When you go to check out, if you are using an access point, guys, and you're not too sure how to do it, go ahead and email us and we will walk you through the process. Or you can even place the order to your address, but please immediately email us and say, hey, I would like to have my order shipped to this location, and we'll work with you on that to make sure that happens. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you next week. Later.